United Shows of America Incorporated and Gregory Entertainment Corporation are proud to present an evening of fun, music, and song. Over 3 hours of non-stop music by over 30 artists, legends, and bands, most of them members of the world-famous Grand Ole Opry. Filmed live on location at the South Florida Fair in West Palm Beach. This is one of the largest country music shows with what we believe to be the most Grand Ole Opry stars ever presented at the South Florida Fair. United Shows of America Incorporated is known throughout the world for bringing you the finest in family entertainment. From the ultimate midways featuring spectacular amusement rides, games of skill, and great food, to the ultimate in country music entertainment, featuring today's top stars and legends of the Grand Ole Opry. And now, United Shows of America Incorporated and Gregory Entertainment Corporation take great pleasure in presenting the best in country music entertainment, Opry Day at the Fair.
We have a good lineup here for you this afternoon. We want you to come out and just unwind when you start your applause for them. I mean, just let them know that you appreciate them, because the more you give to them, the more you're going to get from the stage. We're not going to talk to you very long because we know that you're here to watch the music, watch the stars, and enjoy it. But I do want you to say hello to one person for us, and he's a guy that works all year long tirelessly to make sure this comes together with his staff, and he's our executive director of the South Florida Fair, Brantley Buck Christian. Buck, come on out here.
Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that very much. When I look over the crowd here, I see a lot of my friends. I see a lot of people that I've been working for many years, like Buddy Bubis sitting down here on the front row. Mr. Bubis has been a trustee at the fair here for many, many years. We have lots of people here that's a friend of the fair, and we appreciate that. We do have a program, ladies and gentlemen, that's called Friends of the Fair. And if you're interested in that, we have a booth in Building 6 that you can become a friend of the South Florida Fair, and we'd love to have each and every one of you to be a member of that good program. This venue that we are here tonight, this amphitheater, is, believe you me, the board and the staff, we worked a long time to get a venue like this for you. And we do have the right to use this during our fair. We felt like that was the bottom line, is to give the fairgoer a good, comfortable place that you can come and see good entertainment at a reasonable price. That was our bottom line here, is to get this amphitheater on these fairgrounds. I think we've succeeded in doing that. Now, we all have to get used to the amphitheater, and that means Buck Christian. It's not to say that we hadn't had some problems with it this year, but it's been a learning experience, and we're going to integrate this facility into our fair, and I can assure you it's going to be the best for us all in the long run. And you're going to see that tonight when you see this wonderful show that's been brought to us by our good friends Ed Gregory and United Shows of America. Thank you very much for coming.
Here. Before he runs off, I really want you to give him a big round of applause for everything he does all year long for our fair. Buck Christian, the executive director. And Mr. Bubis, would you make sure that he gets me a Friends of the Fair invitation, because I know that I'm going to live to regret that until I get my name signed up. Would you cover me on that? Okay, all right. We've got Bill Anderson's Po Folks Band up here, hadn't we? Gee whiz. And Les, how long have you been with Bill Anderson?
16.
Well, no. Don't say like you said on your breath too long. No, I meant, well, he's standing right back here. How long, act excited. I've been with Bill Anderson, and I can't wait to spend that many more years.
16.
See, there, right. Come on, Les. I mean, the boss is standing right there. You don't see him? Shh, don't.
16 years.
16 years. Bill Anderson's Po Folks Band, and they're going to entertain you. You didn't get a haircut like we asked you to between shows. I don't believe that. Can we cut his pay less? Huh? Not his hair, but his pay, huh? All right. Thanks again for coming to Opry Day at the South Florida Fair. We appreciate you being here. We want to introduce to you a gentleman that is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. He's a TV star. He hosts Backstage at the Opry. He is one of the greatest stars that has ever graced the stage of the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. And I'm talking about none other than my friend Bill Anderson.
Thank you, Ed Gregory, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's fun to be the first one out here tonight. We want to welcome you. We hope you have a good time. Does anybody here like country music? Woo! I got the alarm clock set for 7. I got the taxi call for 9. Plane takes off at 11, and I gotta be there on time. Told the boss I was going to my mother's. Told Mama I was going to see a friend. I don't want no one to know I'm slipping out of town on a wild weekend. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. I'm gonna have a wild weekend with a pretty little blonde-haired, blue-eyed darling. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. Well, we might go up to the mountain. We might go down to the sea. Somewhere off from the big wide world, just my baby and me. Baby's gonna cook me breakfast. Baby's gonna tuck me in. Baby's gonna warm my cold, cold lips with kisses on a wild weekend. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. I'm gonna have a wild weekend with a pretty little blonde-haired, blue-eyed darling. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. I guess we'll talk about the future. We'll make a lot of plans and stuff. Mostly though, we're just gonna sit by the fire and make a lot of love. Every man ought to try it at least one time in his life. Just get away on a wild weekend like I'm gonna do with my wife. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. I'm gonna have a wild weekend with the pretty little mother of my 3 children. I'm gonna have a wild weekend. Oh, you're so nice. You keep applauding like that, this show will last until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't know what it costs to get in, but wait till you see what it's gonna cost to get out. Let me take you back to the year of 1963. I was 4 years old. Okay, I was 5. Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we're far apart, I love you still. Still, after all this time, still, you're still on my mind. I've lost count of the hours, and I've lost track of the days. In fact, I've lost just about everything since you went away. Everything that is, except the memories you left me. And that's one thing that no one can mar. I don't know who you're with. I don't even know where you've gone. My only hope is that someday you might hear this song and you'll know that I wrote it especially for you. And I love you wherever you are. Still, after all this time, still, you're still on my mind. I love you still. The soul flame in my heart is like an eternal fire. For every day it burns hotter, and every day it burns higher. And I haven't been able to put out one little flicker, not even with all of these tears. My friends all think I'm crazy, and maybe I am. But I'll carry this torch just as long as I can. For someday you might just decide to come home. And I want you to know I'm still here. Still, though you broke my heart. Still, though we're far apart. I love you still.
Bill Anderson, songwriter, TV star, star of the Grand Ole Opry, Mr. Bill Anderson and his Poor Folks Band. And Bill will be over here helping to host the show tonight. And so, Bill, you're up. All right.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you very much. Thank you all. It's an awfully nice way to start off tonight. You're mighty kind and friendly to us, and we appreciate that. I want you to keep it up when I introduce a young lady to you from the state of Alabama, the lady that sleeps on those satin sheets. A nice hand for Miss Jeannie Pruitt.
Thank you. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-mades upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I found another man who can give more than you can. Though you've given me everything money can buy, but your money can't hold me tight like he does on a long, long night. You know, you didn't keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillacs, tailor-mades upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. Everybody sings now. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-mades upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. And still, I want you
Nashville's most famous cook, Miss Satin Sheets, Jeannie Pruitt.
This man is what I call a true entertainer. There are singers and there are entertainers. This man is a movie star, he's a singer, he's done just about everything there is to do in the business under his real name of Sheb Wooley. But he's got an alter ego that's going to come out and take center stage tonight. So would you make welcome Sheb Wooley as Ben Calder?
All right.
Will you give me an intro, Sheriff? Last night I stumbled in to a bar room. I met a girl with a pint in her purse. She was cute as two speckled puppies. And I said, Ben, you could do worse. So I walked across the room full of tables. I walked across her table too, and I plopped myself down in a chair. I said, hi there. She whispered, my name is Mabel. And all I could say was, hi there. I said, hi there, Mabel. Allow me to present myself. I said, Ben Calder here. And she said, there ain't been no Calder here and it has any place else. I had her almost persuaded to strip herself of her pride. Almost persuaded. Slip me a little drink on the side. And then we danced, and we danced, and we danced, and we danced. And as I thought we was dancing, somebody stepped on my hand. And then I looked into her eyes, and I saw it, the reflection of my wedding band. I said, that certainly is strange, because I'm not even married. You know what it was, sir? It was my big old wristwatch reflecting in her eyeballs, and we just pirouetting her like that. I had her almost persuaded, I'm sorry, to come and be my own. Almost persuaded. And then her boyfriend came and made me go home. Thank you.
Oh, the one and only Ben Calder.
How many of you folks watch the Grand Ole Opry on television on Saturday nights? All right. I hope you tune in a half hour early and watch Opry backstage on Saturday nights as well. Thank you. I get to alternate with my father, Porter Wagner. I hosted 1 month and he
That's where you
hosted
got that
the
suit,
next.
isn't it?
That's right. I bought this at Porter's garage sale a couple
so.
weeks ago. Well, if you watch the Opry or listen to the Opry, you know that the Grand Ole Opry is made up of a lot of different kinds of music, and you're going to be treated to a lot of different styles tonight. But nobody does Cajun music any better than this man right here from the Bayou of Louisiana, Mr. Jimmy C. Newman. by Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go pull the Piro down the bayou. Life on the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, pile gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my shadow me oh. Pick guitar, pilfer jar, and big ale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Hey! Hey, my son! There be a door button, oh, the place is buzzing. And folk on the sea, one by the dozen. Dress in style, we go hog wild, you my you. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, big gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my shadow meal. Big guitar, filter jar, and big ale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thank you all.
All right, Jimmy C. Newman. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Direct from Cajun country, our Grand Ole Opry star, Jimmy C. Newman. Thank you. You did wonderful. All right. And now, Mr. Anderson, back to you.
You know, country music is very family-oriented, and we've got a lot of great families in our business where the tradition is kind of handed down from generation to generation. There's fathers, sons, mothers, and daughters, and there's brothers and sisters, and you're going to meet several of those here on our show tonight. This gentleman that I'm about to introduce to you, I can't think of his brother's name right at the moment, but I'm only kidding. Soon as he opens his mouth, I guarantee you, you'll know that he's kin to the man in black, but he's also a star in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Mr. Tommy Cash?
Thank you, Bill Anderson. Hello, everybody. It's great to be back at the fair again. Had a wonderful time here today. Here's my hit record, 6 White Horses. Hope you enjoy hearing it again. Some folks drink and some folks smoke. Some folks love and some folks don't. Some folks laugh and some folks frown. Folks here that'd gun you down. Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
6 white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
Took you away before you sang a song. Well, some preach wrong and some preach right. Some preach love and some preach fight. Takes every kind to make the world go around. Takes only one to gun you down. Goodbye, Martin.
Goodbye, Martin.
6 white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, Reverend.
Goodbye, Reverend.
Took you away before you sang a song. Some people stick pretty close to home. Others are born with that urge to roam. Welcome, welcome to our town. Hope nobody tries to gun you down. Goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye, Bobby.
6 white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, Roberts.
Goodbye, Robert.
Took you away before you sang a song. Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, Martin.
Goodbye, Martin.
Goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye, Bobby.
Well, they took you away before you sang your song. 6 white horses. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it.
A big hand for Mr. Tommy Cash. Tommy Cash. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you coming. Tommy Cash. And back to you, Mr. Anderson.
All right, Ed, thank you very much. I want you folks to meet a young lady who is actually one of you because she comes from up in Fort Pierce, Florida. She's only 18 years old. And you know, somebody in this business has got to give the young artists a chance and a break. And Ed Gregory and the folks here tonight have invited this young lady to come down and be a part of our show. And I'm sure she'll remember this night for a long time, and I'm sure you'll make her welcome and you'll enjoy the song she's got for you tonight. 18 years old from Fort Pierce. Say hello to Miss Melissa Lowry.
I like a man who is crazy about me. I like a man who can live without me too. That's what I like about you. I like a man who will lay down beside me. I like a man who will stand up to me too. That's what I like about you. Don't want a man to be my trend, under my thumb, under my skin. Don't want a man like a shadow on the ground with nothing else to do but follow me around. I like a man who will cry on my shoulder, who don't mind if I cry sometimes too. That's what I like about you. Woo, let's get those hands clapping. I like a man who can make it happen, who can get me laughing when my whole world breaks in two. That's what I like about you. You can be soft, honey, you can be strong. Maybe that's the reason we get along. Everything you do just right. Your tender love to anybody. I like a man who will lay down beside me, stand up to me, cry on my shoulder, crazy about me, can't live without me too. That's what I like about, can't live my life without. That's what I like about you. Woo!
All right. Melissa Lowry.
Thank you so much.
And you can enjoy more of Melissa if you want to visit us at the St. Lucie County Fair in about a month. She'll be appearing over there for 6 nights. She's a hometown girl, and we appreciate her being here. Miss Melissa Lowry. Thank you, Melissa. And you've got one of my favorites coming up here.
She's just 18.
She's just 18 years old.
When I was her age, I was 40.
Somebody else told me that about him.
Woo, she got a lot of poise and talent for 18.
You really haven't grown up much because you tell everybody you're 40 now.
Well, that's true.
Now, I don't know whether that means 40 miles or
40 inches around the belly.
Be like Johnny Russell. If you get another inch wider, you'll be as tall as you are wide, right? Okay, let's...
Let me get back to the theme of the families in country music. This fella's older brother is probably one of the most imitated stylists that country music has ever produced. Even today, a lot of the young singers imitate his brother, a lot of them probably without even knowing where they got the style from. But the younger brother has carried on a wonderful tradition and cut a lot of hit records himself. He's the younger brother of the great Lefty Frizzell. Say hello to Mr. David Frizzell.
Hello! She said I'm gonna hire a wino to decorate our home. You've been more at ease here and you won't need to roam. We take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall, and the outside point the way to our bathroom down the hall. She said, bring those Friday paychecks and I'll cash them all right here. I keep on tap for all your friends, your favorite kind of beer. And for you, I'll always keep in stock those soft aluminum cans, so that when you're feeling macho, you can crush them like a man. And she said, we'll rip out all the carpet, we'll put sawdust on the floor, serve hard-boiled eggs and pretzels. Hey, I won't cook no more. There'll be Monday night football on TV above the bar. Hey, payphone in the hallway when your friends can't find the car. Hey, she said, I'm gonna hire wine to decorate our home. You feel more at ease here and you won't need to roam. We'll take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall. Hey, neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall. She said you'll get friendly service, hey, for added atmosphere. I'll slip on something sexy and I'll cut it clear to here. And you can slap my bottom every time you tell a joke, just as long as you keep a tip, and I'll laugh until you're broke. And she said, instead of a family quarrel, hey, we'll have a barroom brawl. When the hams bear says it's closing time and you won't have far to crawl, then when you run out of money, you'll have me to thank. You can sleep it off the next morning while I'm putting it in the bank. Here we go, kids. She said, I'm gonna hire wine to decorate our home. You feel more at ease here and you won't need to roam. We'll take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall. Yeah, neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall. One more. She said, I'm gonna hire wine to decorate our home. So you feel more at ease here and you won't need to roam. We'll take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall. Yeah, neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall. Well, the neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall. Thank y'all. Bye-bye, y'all. I love
David Frizzell. And David, you know, we're running a little short of time, but I think you ought to give him just a little bit of Lefty. Huh?
Here's a little bit of Lefty. How many people remember Lefty Frizzell? See if you remember this song. Holler real loud if you do. Hey, you got the money, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin', babe, we're gonna have a time. We bring along your Cadillac, leave my wreck behind. Hey, you got the money, honey, I've got the time. Ain't no use to tarrying, let's start out tonight. We'll spread your bone, spread it right. Well, I'm gonna find a babe all the way down the line. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. Well, now you got the money, honey, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin', babe, gonna have a time. Bring along your Cadillac, leave my own wreck behind. You got the money, honey, I got the time.
David Frizzell. Great, David, thank you. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you very much. And back to our good friend and host, Bill Anderson.
David Frizzell.
Hey, don't tell him that. He could sing all night. We'd never get tired of him.
Well, I just turned to him and told him he could have sung Saginaw, Michigan, because that was the last #1 record of Lefty's career.
That is
and,
correct.
Me and a boy named Don Wayne wrote the songs. I was just bugging David.
Oh, so you just wanted to get a little more royalty check
I
coming
was
in
just
tonight.
bugging him.
Hey, listen, if we stopped and got everybody to sing the songs you wrote tonight out here, we wouldn't get anything else done.
Here's one
He's
that
a
was
ma-
written by a young man named John D. Loudermilk back in the 1960s. Great songwriter from the state of North Carolina. Here's the guy that had the original hit record of Talk Back Trembling Lips, Mr. Ernie Ashworth.
There you go. And you've been listening to the great sounds of Ernie Ashworth, Grand Ole Opry member Ernie Ashworth. Thank you, Ernie. All right, back to you, Bill.
You know, Ed, country music has become not only the music of this country, but it's really become the music of the world. We're going to prove that to you tonight. This gentleman that I'm about to introduce to you is a star of the Grand Ole Opry, but not the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. He is a star of the Tokyo Grand Ole Opry in Tokyo, Japan. And he's come a long way to be at the South Florida Fair tonight, and I know you will enjoy him, and I want you to give him a big South Florida welcome. Mr. Mac Yasuda, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Tokyo and the Grand Ole Opry.
You're cheating hard, we make you weak. You crying and crying and try to sleep, but sleep won't come. The full night through, you're cheating hard. We're telling like falling rain, you toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do.
pie sundae and crave your love you threw away. The time will come when you will blue. Your cheating heart will tear on you when tears come down like falling rain. You toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tear on you. Your cheating heart will tear on you.
All right.
Arigato. Thank you.
Mac Yasuda. Come over here, Mac. If we can get the spotlight on Mac's Porter Wagner guitar here with his wagon. Did you borrow this from Porter? No, no.
I got it in garage sale, yeah.
You got it. Boy, you and Bill went to the same garage sale. Bill bought the suits, you bought his guitar. Porter made money that day, didn't he? He did. Right. Mac owns the guitar factory that makes these guitars, and he has made several of them and given them to stars like Bill Anderson, Jimmy C. Newman, Billy Walker, Bob Whitaker, the president of the Grand Ole Opry, and more. And not only that, he does it just to help people and to say, you know, I'd like you to have a good product. And we appreciate that. We appreciate you being here from Japan tonight, and we thank you for coming. Mac Yasuda. Bill, we've got another guest that dropped in to see us. A gentleman that lives right over here in Stuart, Florida. He's not going to sing, probably we can't get him to sing, but he's a guy that has sung many times, had television shows, and you probably remember a gentleman named Bobby Lord. Bobby, come out and take a bow. And I believe that we've got a group up here now that you think I ought to do that?
These people are very special friends of yours, and you had an awful lot to do with getting this group reunited, and I think you should talk about that.
And who he's talking about is that we had been trying to get the original Browns to come back on stage. And we wasn't able to do that till last year, but we've done that now, and they are enjoying immense success once again across the nation by being together as the original Browns. Let's welcome a great big Palm Beach welcome, I mean a tremendous Palm Beach welcome for Jim Ed Brown, Maxine, and Bonnie, the original Browns.
Thank you very much. Good evening. So nice to see all of y'all. We haven't done this, you know, in 27 years.
We have to.
Well, you know, we can put you on a little bit, about 3 times. We'd like to do a song that we previewed on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1960. I was 3. He made the night a little bright wherever he would go. The old land of long, long ago. His snowy hair was so much whiter beneath the candle glow. The old land light of long, long ago. I peeked in to say goodnight when I heard my child in prayer. Send, dear God, some
Scarlet ribbons for my neck. All the stores were closed and shut. All the streets were dark and bare. In our town, no scarlet ribbons, not one ribbon for her hair. There's a village hidden deep in the valley, among the pine trees half forlorn. And there on a sunny morning, little Jimmy Brown was born. Bum, 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 bum. All the chapel bells were ringing in the little valley town. And the songs that they were singing was for baby Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, lest this hour of meditation guide him with eternal love. There's a village hidden deep in the valley, beneath the mountains high above. And there, 20 years thereafter, Jimmy was to meet his love. Bum, 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 bum. All the chapel bells were ringing. 'Twas a great day in his life, for the songs that they were singing was for Jimmy and his wife. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, bless, O Lord, this celebration. May their lives be filled with love. From the village hidden deep in the valley, one rainy morning, dark and gray, a soul winged its way to heaven. Jimmy Brown had passed away. Bum, 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 bum. Just a lonely bell was ringing in the little valley town. 'Twas farewell that it was singing to our good old Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, may his soul find the salvation of thy great eternal love.
You're enjoying the music of the original Browns, Jim, Ed, Maxine, and Bonnie. Don't run off, Maxine. Don't run off, Maxine. Here, Jim, Ed, see if you can get her back over there. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
thank you.
Everybody had to have a beginning, and Buddy Bubis, our trustee down here, said that they had to sing this song or he was going to cancel my contract. So you better sing it good, Jim, Ed, and dedicate this to Buddy.
Well, we can do that.
Okay.
Everything, as you said, everything has to have a beginning. Ours was in 1950-something, so if you will. I was looking back to see if you were looking back to see if I was looking back to see if you were looking back at me. You were cute as you could be, standing looking back at me, and it was plain to see that I'd enjoy your company. One Sunday afternoon, as I was riding down the street, I met a cute little girl, all dressed up so sweet, and the way that she was stacked, I wish I had a Cadillac. But who'd notice me just a driving this Model T? I was looking back to see if you were looking back to see if I was looking back to see if you were looking back at me. If you were cute, you could be standing looking back at me, and it was plain to see that I'd enjoy your company.
It doesn't matter to me, even in your Model T, you're as cute as you can be. If you'll take me for a ride, I'll stay close by your side, and I will guarantee we'll have fun, old man alive.
I was looking back to see if you were looking back to see if I was looking back to see if you were looking back at me. If you were cute, you could be standing looking back at me, and it was plain to see that I'd enjoy your company.
Jim, Ed, Maxine, and Bonnie. And I want you to know now, this is the only sister here. Wait, come here. Right. This is the oldest sister. She's 97 this week. Wait a minute, Maxine. And she wasn't booked on the show because of her age, and then she threatened to sue us. So Bonnie said we got to invite her. Do you think they did a good job? All right. Thank you. Maxine, Bonnie, and Jim Ed Brown. Bye, baby. Great, great, great. You all did tremendous. Absolutely. And Mr. Anderson, I believe you've got the favorite entertainment group of the Opry House.
Well, I'm telling you, the Browns haven't lost a thing. What a thrill it is to listen to them sing like that again after all of these years. They are absolutely wonderful. Let me, yeah. A lot of times on Saturday nights, I host the 8 to 8:30 portion of our Grand Ole Opry, 9 to 9:30 your time, sponsored by Martha White Flour, one of our oldest Opry sponsors. One of the things I love about doing the Martha White Show is I get to introduce this group. Now, normally what we'll do during the commercial break, we'll clear off a little spot over on the side of the stage because this group needs a lot of room to maneuver in. But boy, can they maneuver. They're going to be helped out not only by the Po Folks Band, but one of the great Grand Ole Opry announcers and fiddle players, Mr. Eddie Stubbs, is going to join in. I want y'all to make welcome with a big Grand Ole Opry hand, the Melvin Sloan Dancers.
Melvin Sloan and the Melvin Sloan Dancers. Melvin, bring your dancers out and take it to the bow. Melvin, bring your dancers out and take it to the bow. Melvin Sloan and the Melvin Sloan Dancers. Direct from Nashville's Grand Ole Opry. And now back to our host, Bill Anderson.
Could you folks do that? I tell you the secret. I tell this every Saturday night on the Opry. The reason they got all that energy is just before they come on the stage, they get together back in Melvin's dressing room and eat a Martha White biscuit. If you believe that, I'll sell you some swampland real cheap. Here's one of the most soulful singers in all of country music, and we call her at the Grand Ole Opry Miss Country Soul. You see her a lot of times hosting the Grand Ole Opry on television, as she did last week. Ladies and gentlemen, would you say hello to Miss Jeannie Seeley?
Thank you so very much. Aren't you wonderful? I appreciate that. I hope maybe you'll remember this one. It's been a couple of years ago now. Your hand is like a torch each time you touch me. The look in your eye pulls me apart. Don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Your kiss is like a drink when I'm thirsty. Oh, and I'm thirsty for you with all my heart. But don't love me, then act as though we've never kissed. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Don't give me something, oh, that you might take away. To have you, then lose you, wouldn't be smart on my part. Don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. No, don't touch me if you don't love me. This is the part where I'm real serious. Thank you so much, and I do love you out there.
You've been enjoying the music of Grammy Award winner Jeannie Seeley. Thank you, Jeannie. And Mr. Anderson, back to you, sir.
I think we're going to show off my band a little bit right now, aren't we?
I think that's a good idea. That's what I was hoping you would do.
Well,
And
I'm
you-
awful proud of these folks. In case you haven't noticed, there's 6 of them. 2 of the boys in my band are girls. And
You're
they do
right.
I won't tell you which 2. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. But these guys and gals do a tremendous job. They've worked awfully hard backing up all the other acts out here tonight. Let's let them show off a little bit. Miss Gail Rudisill on the fiddle, helped out by Ziggy and James and Randy and Donna and Les. The Po Folks Band and the Orange Blossom Special. Nice hand for the group.
All right. right, Bill Anderson's Povo's band and Gaya Rudolph on the fiddle. Outstanding, gang. You are the greatest, no doubt about it. And Bill is going to give you a raise because I just talked to him about it.
Thank you.
Les says, I want to see that. I believe you've got a lady here that co-starred with you. Who? We got a man here. Yeah. Oh, that's the one that won every award except the Female Vocalist of the Year in 1967.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you tell her. Hey, it's no fun if we don't get mixed up.
This guy started out as the drummer in the band of the late and great Ernest Tubb. And they used to let Ernest Tubb's band make an album on their own about once every couple of years. And this guy would sing on the band albums. All of a sudden, he got to getting a lot of record play on his songs around the country and ended up with a career all his own. And like you say, in 1967, he won everything there was to win with the song he's going to do for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we call him the Jolly Green Giant, Mr. Jack Greene.
Thank you, Ed and Bill. Here's the song you're talking about. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking as they gently walk across a lonely floor, and a voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. Turn it around, Lord. I remember my days in darkness, with no sunshine or light to lead my way. Then a whisper from his voice softly called me to the arms of my Savior to stay. And here's my reason for living. He is the King of all kings. I long to be his possession. He is my everything. He is my reason for living. He is my everything. Thank you very much. Praise the Lord.
Grand Ole Opry star Jack Greene, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Greene. What a great song and a great testimony. Jack Greene, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And now that we've got the 1967 Everything Award, except female vocalist, you've got a female vocalist that's very important to you.
Well, for 7 years, she and I sang together. We toured together. We did television shows
I noticed
together.
you changed that she didn't work for you this time. You learned that from the first show.
Oh, no, she didn't work for me. We worked together. Made a lot of records together and had a lot of fun, and she's still one of the finest female singers or any kind of singers in the whole world. From our Grand Ole Opry, the pride of West Plains, Missouri, my singing buddy, Miss Jan Howard.
Thank you, Bill, and good evening. You say I need a rest, why don't I go and see my sister way out west? That's very thoughtful of you, dear, and I'm really touched with all this tenderness. But us women are suspicious things, and we know that men aren't born with wings. What's making you so kind? Now, I'm not smart, but I'm not blind, and I think that you've got evil on your mind. You think that you've been good about as long as most red-blooded he-men could. We've been together for so long, I know another pasture's looking good. But don't think that other men don't look at me that certain way from time to time. Don't think that you're the only one that must contend with evil on your mind. Your mind is in a harem and surrounded by exotic dancing girls. You're hearing pretty music as they run their slim fingers through your curls. Dream on, baby. I thank you for the flowers and the candy, honey, that was very kind. For that's your way of telling me you're sorry for the evil on your mind. Yeah, that's your way of telling me you're sorry for the evil on your mind.
Grand Ole Opry
Thank you
star,
so
Miss
much.
Jan Howard.
Thank you.
Now, Jan,
Yes, sir.
Don't get anxious about leaving that mic, because this guy that keeps bragging about the 7 years and how much he did for you, and you know, I couldn't believe everything he was saying. I want you to bring him out here and let's see if he can relive a little of that. Can you do that?
I'd love to.
Don't you think we ought to hear Jan Howard and Bill Anderson in a duo? Absolutely.
Come on out here, Whisper.
Here comes Whisper and Bill.
Hey, we can do this. It's been a long time.
It sure has. Do we remember any of the songs we used to do?
Sure, we can give it a good old college try, and if not, we'll make them up.
Here we are, folks, Porter and Dolly after taxes.
I'm definitely after.
Way after taxes.
Way after taxes.
Can we swap sides?
Yeah. All right.
Now, see, Jan and I used to sing a lot of these real mushy, gushy, ooey gooey, slicky, slimy love songs to each
come
other.
on.
And people used to think, because we did that, they used to think that we were married.
Yeah,
And we were, but not to each other.
Right.
Yeah. But we had so many people thinking this that we decided, after we'd been singing together for a few years, that we ought to do a song where we didn't like each other a whole lot.
But that wasn't rude.
That wasn't us either. No. But we sat down one day and had a lot of fun writing this song, and we made a record of it. And since Ed asked us to do it, let's see if we can remember it.
Give a signal and we'll hop in. Dissatisfied, dissatisfied. Nothing makes you happy that I can see. Dissatisfied, dissatisfied. How long before you say that you're dissatisfied with me?
Well, you liked your new dress for a while, then you say it went out of style. And you liked your new car for a month or so.
Yeah, but you know I don't like that color.
You're bored with everything we do. Nothing I do pleases you, and I wonder what'll be the next to go.
Well, one day you fly airplanes, the next day you dig
baseball games, and you're always talking about that blonde next door.
Oh, she's a lovely child.
The way that you keep changing things, I wonder about your wedding ring and how long before it makes your fingers sore.
Oh, it's hurting already, baby.
I know you're dissatisfied, dissatisfied. Nothing makes you happy that I can see. Honey, are you dissatisfied, dissatisfied? How long before you say that you're dissatisfied with me? Yeah. I put pork chops on your plate.
Yeah, 'cause you know I like T-bone steak.
Well, you change your crazy mind from day to day.
Listen, you dingy redhead.
Dingy?
I built you a swimming pool.
Yeah, 'cause you know I can't swim, you fool.
That's the reason I built a pool, dummy.
Dissatisfied, dissatisfied. Nothing makes you happy that I can see. You're acting dissatisfied.
It's not an act.
Dissatisfied. How long before you say that you're dissatisfied with me? Just come on out and say that you're dissatisfied with me.
All right. One of the greatest singing
Thank you
duos
so
then and one of
much.
the greatest singing
Thank
duos
you.
now.
Thank
Jan
you.
Howard and Bill Anderson.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now he's going to find out where he can put his mic. Right there, that's. He practices it every Saturday night on backstage on the Opry. I don't think so. And then Porter has. Is Porter still your assistant up there? You let him have every other month?
Well, hey, I was just thinking, we've got a great show Saturday night. Can I plug who's
Sure,
going to be
plug
on
the
Saturday night?
absolutely plug it.
Yeah, this coming Saturday night, I just got the word from Nashville. Martina McBride is going to be on the Grand Ole Opry. Hank Williams III, who is the grandson of the legendary Hank Williams. And boy, if you've never seen him, he looks so much like his granddaddy, it'll scare you to death. And Del Reeves and the Sweethearts of the Rodeo. That's going to be our TV lineup for this week. So I hope you folks will be watching on TNN, the Nashville Network.
That's right. So bring your portable TV, come to the South Florida Fair, and then we'll watch it together, okay? All right. And now we've got the guy that is the comedian of the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, he keeps us laughing. He keeps us in stitches. You may not be able to see him when he gets out here, but if you look real hard, you'll probably be able to catch a glimpse. I'm talking of none other than Grand Ole Opry star Johnny Russell.
Can everybody see me all right? I can't stay out here very long. I gotta get back because I ain't been to the bathroom all day today. Started this morning, I was putting on my shirt and a button broke off in my hand. I was pouring a cup of coffee and the cup handle broke off in my hand. I went to get in the car and the door handle broke off in my hand. Tell you the truth, I've been too scared to go to the bathroom.
Johnny? Johnny?
Yes, sir?
I thought I told you not to tell that story out here at South Florida Fair.
I just wanted to tell them why I had to hurry.
Oh. Well,
when
I
you
understand.
gotta go, you gotta go. If you don't go when you gotta go, you find out when you get there you done been.
Oh. Well, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but there's some people backstage telling me that today you are celebrating a birthday.
Well, I'm not really celebrating it, but I'm having it.
And they tell me you have turned 57 years old today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason I ain't celebrating it.
The alternative is that you're not here, so maybe you need to celebrate. You ever thought of it that way?
That's one way to look at it.
That's one. And we've got some ladies of the Opry that want to come out here. If you ladies will come out here. Jeannie Pruitt, Jeannie Seeley, Jan Howard, Carol Lee, all of them want to come out here. And they want to, in addition to wishing you a happy birthday, Jeannie's got a little talk she wants to make here. Yeah.
We just all went together and got you a little something for your birthday, something cuddly. That's what you've asked for.
Day to you.
Happy birthday, dear Russell. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Johnny Russell.
I can still eat more ice cream than you can.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And I want you to know Jeannie Seeley picked that gift out herself.
Well, this is wonderful because, you see, I've had 3 wives.
Right.
One of them died and 2 of them won't.
Right.
And I would go to bed with them, and I didn't get a lot of rest because they would lay there and holler at me and be mad at me and everything. I finally got something I can sleep with that'll keep its mouth shut.
I understand that you had told Carol Lee backstage that all those wives were good housekeepers.
Oh, yes, they're wonderful housekeepers. They also kept the car, checking account.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only is he a great comedian, he's a great songwriter. Let's listen to one of the songs that he wrote and he wants to sing for you. Johnny Russell.
Get it. I wrote this song in 1961. Took me 2 years to get somebody to record it because everybody said it wouldn't sell no records. Finally, in 1963, Buck Owens and the Buckaroos done it. 1964, Loretta Lynn and the Coal Miners done it. 1965, Ringo Starr and the Beatles done it. 1969, Charlie Pride and the Pridesmen done it. 1972, Tricky Dicky and the Internal Revenue done it. So far, the little song that everybody said wouldn't sell no records has sold somewhat over 30 million records. And I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for taxes and alimony, I'd be a rich little fat boy today. They're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. Well, the movies are gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the parts very well. I hope you come see me in the movies, for that I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that's ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. 2, 3, 4. All I gotta do is act naturally. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love you.
Grand Ole Opry star Johnny Russell. Thank you, Johnny. Grand Ole Opry star and songwriter Johnny Russell. Whew. And Mr. Anderson, I believe you've got a group back there that's, well, they, as you said a minute ago, they are entertainers.
I went on one of my first tours with this pair, and I'm going to tell you what, until you've sat in the back seat of a car and ridden across the United States and Canada with them, you have not totally lived. They are about as zany off the stage as they are on, and they always come out and entertain an audience. For years, they were mainstays at our Grand Ole Opry. Would you say hello to the two and only Lonzo and Oscar?
Heidi. Lord, it's good to see y'all. I'm so proud to be in Florida here. What are you doing? Oh, there, I thought you was scratching there for a minute. Oh, well. Can y'all hear me now? We're going to do a song. We don't have much time out here tonight, but I want to tell you that we love y'all. I wish I could be out here 30 minutes, 40. But anyway, we got so many on the show. We want to do a song that we recorded in 1947. It was our last hit. We sold almost 4 million records on this song in 6 weeks. When we was making this song, we was the first two people that ever appeared on television. 1950, we got a plaque saying, "Congratulations, we now name you the father of television." Here is the song, and it's underway right now of being videoed, and it's a mess. It's called "I'm My Own Grandpa." Are you ready? Now listen to my story.
It's not a tale of woe.
Now I'll tell you exactly how
he became his own grandpa.
Now, many, many years ago, when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her,
and soon they two were wed.
This made my dad, my son-in-law, change my very life. My daughter was my mother, 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father,
a bouncing baby boy.
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. Father's wife then had a son who kept him on the run, and he became my grandchild, for he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue,
because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too.
Now, if my wife is my grandmother, then I'm her grandchild. And every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild. For now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother,
I am my own grandpa.
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. And thank you so much.
Lonzo and Oscar. Lonzo and Oscar. And Oscar, come over here, Lonzo. Now you've worn out 2 or 3 of these guys here, right?
I certainly have.
Right, you've worn out 2 or 3. Used to, it was Oscar Sullivan and his brother, and then he kept wearing them out and wearing them out. But even through that, we maintained the original Oscar, and he is the original Oscar from Lonzo and Oscar, Oscar Sullivan and his partner Lonzo. Thank you for coming tonight. All right. Yes. It's not often that we get this opportunity to have a young man that kind of grew up in Nashville. Well, he didn't kind of grow up in Nashville. He grew up in Nashville, and he wanted to be in country music. And most of the time, that's the hardest thing to do. You know, you're right there and trying to get somebody, your neighbor, your friends, to help you. But he's one of our new, young, great artists, and we asked him to come here tonight and be part of this Opry show, and he did. And we want you to welcome to the stage a gentleman that's already had 3 #1 records, and we are hoping for his 4th real soon. A person that you probably know as the jukebox junkie, Mr. Ken Mellons.
I could tell they were nervous when they saw me at the service, and the preacher asked if anyone had anything to say. When they said I do, I jumped up and said thank you, 'cause my alimony just stopped today. He's rubber-dubbing in my tub, he's sleeping in my bed, he's watching my TV, he's scratching my dog's head. He thinks he's got H-E-R right down to a T, but he's just a Nick-Sticks my old used to be on. Every morning he gets up, fires up my pick-em-up truck. He used to work one job, thanks to her now he's got two. I'll even let him believe that he stole her from me, but one day I'm gonna send him an IOU. Help us sing it now. He's rubber-dubbing in my tub, he's sleeping in my bed, he's watching my TV, he's scratching my dog's head. He thinks he's got H-E-R right down to a T, but he's just a Nick-Sticks my old used to be. How about the Melanettes? He's rubber-dubbing in my tub, he's sleeping in my bed, he's watching my TV, he's scratching my dog's head. He thinks he's got H-E-R right down to a T, but he's just a Nick-Sticks my old used to be. He's just the Nick-Sticks of my old used to be. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Pleasure to be here with y'all tonight. Hope y'all have had a great time. How about a nice round of applause for the band one time? And the great legends in country music, all the Grand Ole Opry stars. Let's hear it for them. We're going to render a little honky-tonk traditional country music for you. Strap on a little jukebox junkie for all you jukebox junkies that's here with us tonight. Come on. Let's get rowdy, yeah. Box junkie, spending my time, spending my money, feeding this habit with hardcore country. I'm just an old jukebox junkie. I can't stand it here. Music stop, I keep dropping my quarters and the slot. I play every song from A to Z. I'm just an old jukebox junkie. Some are dancing fools, some are hooked on booze, some get their fix on an old bar stool. A handful of quarters is all I need. It don't take much to satisfy me. Oh, I'm just an old jukebox junkie, spending my time, spending my money, feeding this habit with hardcore country. I'm just an old jukebox junkie, I can't stand it here. Music stop, I keep dropping my quarters in the slot. I play every song from A to Z. I'm just an old jukebox junkie, yeah.